Alright. So today on NewbieVeT, got a special guest. We got my dog, Black Elmo. What's going on, King?
What's up, man?
You know what I'm saying, man? Finally got this interview in.
Pleasure to be here.
Finally, man. It's an honor to interview you, man. You putting in that work, man.
I appreciate it, bro.
I'm a fan of your work as well.
I'm a fan of your work, bro.
Man, I appreciate that, man. So let's get into it, man. So you from Augusta?
Thanks.
From Augusta. Okay. Born and raised?
Born and raised, bro.
Okay. What hospital?
Shit. I think it's a hospital that was torn down, and I don't want to get the name.
Torn down?
Yeah, it was torn down. I was born in 94.
Okay.
And I know the hospital that I was born in torn down right now. I've been smoking this shit. I can't remember. I don't want to say it's the Children's Hospital, but it might be. But I know it was torn down. If niggas from Augusta, they know what I'm talking about. Bro.
Right.
I can't remember the name, though.
Right.
But I was born and raised here. I moved to Macon after like a couple of years. I stayed in Texas for like a year. But I was like a baby. Like, I ain't going to remember none of that shit.
Right.
But I moved back here like 5th grade. I moved to Meadowbrook. And then I went to high school all the way to I went to school all the way to high school.
Right.
Type shit. So.
Right. What school?
I went to Glen Hills. After I went to Meadowbrook, 6th grade to like 10th grade, I went to Glen Hills. And then I moved to Carolina. My pop stayed out in North Augusta. So I went to Thurman from like 10 to 11. Then I went to Fox Creek, which is like, well, Thurman really like Edgefield, Johnston, Trenton type shit.
Right.
And then I moved to Edgefield. I was in Edgefield, and then I went to Fox Creek, which is like Edgefield type, North Augusta type shit.
Right. Oh, okay. Cool. So that's when you so how old were you when you got into film?
I was like 16, bro.
16. What made you want to get into it?
I remember I was staying with my pops, bro. I was already going to Thurman, and I had some friends that used to come to the house just watch YouTube videos and shit. And it was a nigga named Hot Damn I Rock. I don't know if you've seen him before.
Yeah.
Hot Damn I Rock had the Christmas video.
Yeah.
It was hilarious, bro. And I started watching all his shit since then. And after I started watching him, I was just like, I want to do YouTube videos. I was already into like cameras and all that type of shit.
Right.
But I was like, I want to do videos and shit. So I started doing videos at that point. But I was doing only like comedy videos at that time. I wasn't doing like music videos and no shit like that.
Right. Okay. And so starting out, like what was your first camera?
Shit, a phone.
The phone?
A phone.
You remember the phone?
Yes, bro. I had like when I started shooting music videos, it was an iPhone 5. But then like when I was like going to parties doing shit, my dad had a camera. I can't remember what type of camera it was. It was like a Nikon, but it wasn't even like no DSLR. It was like just a
snap.
Yeah, but it shot video. HD.
Okay.
I don't even think 720 was out at that time, bro. But I was at parties at the National Guard and shit. Sellers was DJing, Quet was DJing. That's when Brooks and MCB Moss was on the mic and shit. That's when I was filming all that shit then, bro.
Dang. So you met Sellers way back then, huh?
Yeah, bro.
How old you were when you met Sellers?
Shit. I was in SAMU, like, band, like, way back then, like, middle school type shit, bro.
Right.
I was like, I want to say I was like, between 13 and 15, bro. And it was on some band shit.
Right.
It wasn't even on no DJing, me filming type shit.
Right.
But shit, man, I really knew him through the band shit, and my uncle, his name Hatcher, and everybody know Hatcher from like Glen Hill, CSRA All-Star Band, and they kind of like all just connected type shit.
Right.
And as I got older, you know what I'm saying, I started going to the club, Sellers was DJing and shit, and the connection just stayed from there. Like I started filming at some of his birthday bashes until I like dipped out.
Right.
But I've been knowing Sellers for a minute, bro.
Okay, that's what's up.
Great nigga, bro.
Yeah, he cool.
Great
dude,
mind.
Man. Cool dude. Sellers a real good dude. Good, genuine dude, man.
Yeah. Shout out to Sellers, bro.
Shout out Sellers, my man. That's my dude, man. So, all right. So, what made you start getting into the music videos?
Well, I had a show called AUG Hood News before I started doing music videos.
AUG Hood News?
Yeah.
What was that about?
Bro, like, like it was like fresh out of high school type shit. So I was like going to the football games and shit.
Right.
filming the bands, like doing the baddest chick of the week. But I like all this was like on some slick high school shit.
You were doing that in high school?
Nah, this was like my first year out of high school.
But I'm saying, but you were doing that like first year out of high school.
Yeah, like before I got out of high school, I was still filming at clubs and shit. Right. Like I was at the club in high school.
In high school.
Like I was working the bar. We had a club called Envy and Aiken, bro. We were in at that bitch. Right. Bro, I go to school with like $200, $300 in high school. That's a lot.
A lot of money.
And then it's like 1 in 5s and shit. I'm just giving the shit out. Like I'm just buying shit I don't even need. You know what I'm saying? Just cause I had the shit.
Right.
But like I was doing videos before then. That's when I was like doing like comedy videos and shit. But like once I got out of high school, I did AUG Hood News and I had assembled a little crew. Like I had Joel. He better known as Creative Visuals right now. Like that was my dog. Right. Like when we were doing that shit. I had like a couple known people. Q Dog. He did the intro song for the AUG Hood News. Like, we had a couple niggas, bro.
Okay. And all I'm doing pretty good now.
Facts, bro.
Yeah.
Facts. I still keep in touch. I try to keep in touch with all them niggas to this day, bro. No bad blood, none of that type of shit.
Bro. Right, man. Right, man. That's love, man. That's love.
Facts.
So, okay. So, you in Augusta. You start doing films in Augusta. Like, what were some of the earlier films you did in Augusta when you start, doing your filming down here?
I was shooting Q Dog. I was shooting OG Reek Deep. Damn, bro. You asking me some shit like that's from so long ago, bro. Like almost 10 years. Like not 10, but like 7, 8 years ago, bro. Yeah. Fuck.
OG Reek Deep.
Yeah.
All them boys both of them boys still going strong.
Low Life Do This. TAC, BJ, all them my niggas, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I've been knowing them niggas for a minute. I did something for Tia Tut back in the day. I don't know if they still on YouTube, though.
Okay.
But I did something for her back in the day. It's a couple niggas, bro. But, like, not none of the new, younger niggas, bro. I like a chance to, you know what I'm saying? I just don't be here, bro. I be busy.
You film with Dozer, Lamar.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. That's my nigga, bro.
Yeah, man. That's my dude, man.
That nigga ahead of his time, bro.
Dude, man.
For sure.
Yeah, man.
That's my nigga, bro.
Smart
Went to school with him. Like middle school, high school.
Right.
He was just always like a grade below me, bro.
Right.
Like,
but yeah, man. That's what's up.
Cool
man.
ass dude, bro.
That was up.
He got it set, bro. Like everybody gonna be out there. Oh yeah, Fox my nigga too, bro. I fuck with Fox, bro.
Oh man.
Fox,
okay.
I still talk to Fox to this day, bro. Like Fox, that my nigga, man. Shout out J Fox, bro.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro.
Straight up.
Yeah, man. Okay, cool, man. So so you start traveling. What made you start traveling?
I always traveled, you know what I'm saying? But like, so far as like, I ended up hooking up with Brandon Moss. You know what I'm saying? He got his own little company going on right now.
B-Moss.
Yeah, B-Moss.
Right.
A lot of niggas in Augusta should know who this is. He used to MC all the parties, and he was on the radio.
Right.
And he got his company going on called Moss T.
Yeah.
And they travel across the country looking for
Moss Fest.
Yeah, Moss Fest, Dreams to Reality Tour. They just be throwing shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. But they basically be going around the country looking for the best indie artists, and they take them back to the A, and they do these finales where they be in front of all these labels, and they can perform in front of the labels, win a chance to meet some of the people on the labels, get a meeting, consultation, all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So they be hooking people up.
Shout out B-Moss, man.
Man, shout out B-Moss, bro. One of the realest niggas I done ever met, bro. Straight up, bro.
I haven't met him personally. I'm looking forward to meeting him. I've seen a lot of his work come my way.
I'll see if I can get an interview. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk to him about that shit, bro. Yeah. He got stories too, bro. Yeah. Once you like one thing I fuck with you about, bro. Like you start interviewing all the niggas in Augusta, bro. And once you interview them, all the information just linked together. Right. And it makes sense. Like, bro, niggas been knowing each other, bro. Right. Niggas been trying to do this shit, man. But you creating a platform for that. Right. Bro, and I respect it straight up, bro. Especially as a cameraman, bro. Like I respect it, bro. Because it takes some ethic and some reaching out to goddamn do that shit.
Right, exactly, man. Exactly. And what I noticed from doing these NewbieVeTs, man, I noticed that a lot of artists, some artists, they come in here, they be like, man, I was nervous to do it, man, nervous to reach out to you. And I was like, why? And it was like, man, because a lot of people in Augusta, they be arrogant, man. Like, you reach out to people, they you know, they don't even, you know, respond back, or they think they too big.
Yeah, man.
You
look,
like, but you, man, you like, you down to earth, like you reach back, like you know. I was like, bro. At the end of the day, man, I feel like nobody's bigger than nobody. Nobody's bigger than anybody in Augusta.
Facts. Nobody's bigger than not just Augusta.
Not just Augusta. Nobody's bigger. Period.
When niggas understand who they are as a person, bro.
Right.
Like, you know what's going on. You ain't even worried about that type of shit, bro. Right. But everybody should be like that, bro. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody ain't understanding. Like, everybody should understand that people got emotions just like you do. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Niggas should be like that.
Right.
They ain't, bro.
Right. And then I tell a lot of people, all right, so do you believe in, like, emotions, right? Like, we all have emotions. Okay. I was having this.
You ain't got to be gangster 24/7.
I was having this discussion with someone. We was talking about emotion. He was like, well, bro, I'm not, you know, I'm not mean, you know, or I'm like, that's impossible for you not to be mean. You wouldn't know what mean is, and you wouldn't know how to react meaningful if you don't know that emotion. Because at the end of the day, we all have every emotion in us. Some just have it more than others. You might have one person that might be more jealous than the next man. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
I feel like them type of people don't understand, like, they place in life at that time, bro. Depending on what the situation is. Like, some people be more jealous of people because they successful at that time. Right. But it could be you too if you just do the work. One thing I learned, especially like by doing videos so long, and any just like people just being entrepreneurs, bro, you get what you put out in this world, bro. If you already networking with people, bro, that shit gonna be gave back to you. You just can't be looking for that shit. It just gotta be genuine, organic. You know what I'm saying? If you genuine with your shit, bro, that shit gonna be, you gonna get that shit back 10 times. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so speaking with a videographer, I reached out to a lot of them, you know, because my thing is at the end of the day, when I came to Augusta as a, you know, coming out here to do some filming for people, my intentions are not to beef with the next videographer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day,
want to see everybody eat.
Yeah. At the end of the day, we all have a different vision of how we see the world.
Right.
So if you get an Artez Gentario lens, you get this look. You get a black Elmo, you get this look. You
Facts.
get J.Paul, you get this look.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? On the font, you get this
look. Yeah.
You know, but you have these elements that come into play where people will feel like, well, it's a competition. You know what I'm saying? Because I reached out, you know, to basically every director down this way by doing the interview on the strength of, you know, hey, let's reach out. You know, because a lot of my resources are not from here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it opens up to a new audience, and people want to see who else is shooting, you know, in the city. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm glad you reached back.
Right.
And you know.
See, I kind of reached back too because I have a lot I can talk about. Like, because I feel like this is not going to be the only interview we do.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, at this point in my life, bro, how long I've been doing videos, like, I just be trying to, like, give game. Not on, like, I know it all type shit, but, like, through experience, bro. When I first got into, like, doing videos, I was that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was hungry for that shit. I gotta be better than you. I gotta do shit better than you type shit. But once you start following the path of God, bro, and the steps he laid for you, bro, it started going in different ways that you ain't even know, bro. Like, God started showing me ways that I can use a camera to bring my family together, to break a generational curse, where I can actually, like, where words ain't getting to my family, they need a picture painted, and I can do that shit. You know what I'm saying? It goes deeper than that. I came to the fact where it ain't a competition. I want to see every videographer, like, do not as well as me, but better. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Because we all got the same passion, bro. We all got different eyes. Like, we got eyes that's the average nigga don't got. That's why we got a camera. Right. You know what I'm saying? And niggas shouldn't be like that. I think it's all just a learning process, bro. Right. Like, niggas just gotta learn. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no competition, bro. Right. We all just got the same type of dream. Just like a football player on a football team. Right. Just like an athlete. An athlete. You got so many. You got just like a nurse. A nurse. Like, a fucking construction worker, a McDonald's worker, whatever the fuck you want to do. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Right. Exactly, man.
Exactly. That's real talk, man. That's real talk.
Yeah.
So, getting into the filming world as a director, so I can ask you as a videographer because you understand these things.
Right.
All right. So, what are some of the early errors that you had to go through as a videographer, as far as working with customers, as far as their demands and certain things? What were some of the bads and some of the good?
I got a bunch.
Okay.
And it's just off of personal shit, bruh. Like, I always was a nigga, straight up, bruh. I was a nigga that was so passionate about video and believing in niggas that I wouldn't even charge niggas the price that I should be charging them. And I already know that I'm bringing fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just believed in niggas. And a lot of niggas out here, even though they shouldn't, because it run back to, like, loyalty type shit, they take kindness for a weakness.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
They take kindness for a weakness. And it shouldn't be like that.
Right.
But I always just tried to look out for niggas like, bro, you gonna make it type shit. And they started taking it to a point where once I get on, I'm gonna put you on. When really you should be paying your nigga right then and there, because this nigga spending money to fuck with you because he believe in you. Right. If you believe in your nigga, you get that same love back, bro. Or a nigga gonna feel used. And I felt like that with a lot of niggas, bro. It was niggas, no doubt, looked out for me, bro, while I was coming up trying to do this video shit. But other than that, bro, I'm like, niggas will try to use you to an advantage, bro.
And I'm glad you said that, because I was about to get to that. Because it's like...
It happens,
It happens a lot.
It happens.
And not only just in videographers, but just in black
anything.
business.
Yes, bro.
Black business. They only do that in black business.
Yes, bro.
They don't do that to the Jews, the whites,
no,
the Asians. They don't do that to them, because if you go to a nail salon...
They'll try to, you know what I'm saying, work their words and shit, but like to a nigga, it's like, I know you. Nah. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, dog.
Let me hit you this, I hit you back, knowing you ain't gonna hit me back. Like, bro.
Let me get $1,500 worth of video work for $150.
Right. That's one thing niggas need to get, bro. Videographers, bro, they spend a lot of money, bro. First off, y'all want a lot of locations. We got to drive to that. We got to catch Ubers to that. We got to do whatever we got to do to get to that. Yeah. We already spent money on equipment, which is cool because we need that to make our shit. Right. We need that shit to look A1, but y'all want us to stay here for hours. You know what I'm saying? Barbers charge by the hour. Right. Like, damn near anybody charge by the hour. Like, come on, bro. Like, fuck with us. Then y'all want us to film here. Then we got to go back and edit this shit. You know what I'm saying? Not saying like we got a whole bunch of locations, so we got to make this with our own creative thought. Right. You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of the videos be unorganized.
Right. Niggas don't even be having their shit together. They want you to write a treatment, which I need to check for that too.
That's an excellent. And people don't.
I gotta use my brain.
You get paid. You gotta pay Director X and all that for treatments.
I gotta use my brain for that, and niggas pay for labor. That's just to do the work. Right. I gotta think about this shit. I need more. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit ain't cool. Right. And then on top of that, you want your shit back ASAP. Yeah, like ASAP. The next day type. Go sit with a video nigga for a day and find out how long that shit take. Yeah, some niggas get that shit back at that time, but y'all want, bro, effects take time. Like,
effects take time.
Shit take time. A nigga thought process ain't like another nigga thought process. Y'all niggas need to learn how to stay down with a nigga that's fucking with you, bro. And stop switching up because you think this nigga this and that. No, them niggas vibe with them niggas different, but it ain't what, you know what I'm saying, you can have with a nigga, bro. Niggas just need to stay down, stay loyal. Right. That shit. For real, bro. Yeah. But still, I ain't mad at a nigga that's doing what they feel like is best for them. You know what I'm saying? But it's all a learning process.
Yeah, learning process, man.
Just food for thought. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit. That's real. That's real. And that's just some of the early stages that I've been through that plenty of times. Yeah. You know, it always be your closest ones.
Facts, bro.
It don't be the strangers. It be the closest ones.
Bro, I tell you what, bro. When I start going on tour type shit, that's what really taught me it really be the closest one, bro. When I started leaving and niggas, the only thing niggas knew about you is that you gone. The niggas that's closest to you stop supporting you, bro. It's like you don't need it no more. But this time I really need it the most because I'm doing something that people don't understand. Right. and I want to get my people to that level. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it be the niggas, it really do. No cap, bro. It really be the niggas that's close to you. Yeah, it really do. And then it be the strangers from all the different states and shit that don't know you that be like, bro, I fuck with what you doing. You support niggas. Because I'm the same nigga wherever I go. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit crazy. It really do be the niggas that's the closest to you. Yeah, it really do.
And like for instance, I went and did a wedding. And it's also, they don't understand that different jobs have different prices. Right. So if you come to me for a commercial, I'm not going to charge you the same way I charge for a music video. Mm-hmm. It's two different elements. Right. Even with a wedding. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, basic music, independent video these days is what, 300, 2, 3.
It shouldn't even be that.
Shouldn't even be that.
We 4K now. Right, you know what I'm saying? Niggas coming 4K, you need to have 400 or better. Or better. You know what I'm saying?
So it's like, but when you look at the region, a lot of artists feel like that's a lot of money. $200-$300.
That's why niggas need to travel.
Right.
Niggas need to travel.
But then they spend the $200-$300, but they want their $200-$300 to look like a Drake video.
And these the same niggas that spend $200-$300 trying to goddamn be up at 6:30, 5:30 in the morning buying Jordans and shit. Right. Now you can look fresh for the video, but you can't even buy the video and get mad at the video nigga, which got more talent than these Jordan cut. Everybody gonna have these on. Yeah. And when you should just be yourself.
The biggest square wear Jordans. Like
niggas got stimmies, bro. Right. Everybody got Jordans. The only thing you gonna catch that store is a sit ring, bro. Oh shit.
That's real though, man. That's real.
The only thing you gonna catch is some sit ring, bro.
Yeah, that's real. Nah, but like
invest in your craft. If you invest in yourself, that's gonna be the most money you ever make in your life.
That's crazy. And you know, it's crazy.
I'm telling you.
I'm telling you some real stuff, and this has nothing to do with no colorism or anything or nothing like that. I'm just showing you like the different ways that money just being introduced that make you think different. Right. Because once you see that, you're like, whoa, like, damn, from that? Mm-hmm. But I've been doing these for this long, but that one job? So it was like, okay, I did music video for years. You know, I was getting $350 a pop, 400, 5, you know, depending on the length of time, location. You know how that goes. Right. Now, I do a wedding. You know, these are some Caucasian folks. The husband was I think he was a doctor, and the wife was a surgeon or something. You know, large amount. That one wedding that I filmed. And just imagine now.
This is a big wedding.
This is a big wedding. Just imagine me how I look, you know, coming in there dreaded, goatee.
And you be yourself, nigga.
And I'm myself.
You be yourself,
and
nigga.
I'm, you know, and I got a suit on.
And you fresh.
And I'm fresh. Dude, 300 for a music video went from 300 music video to 3,000 a wedding. And I had no problem getting the money from the people. The people was like, 3,000? Oh, we was expecting 10.
10,
yeah. That was my first error. I fucked up.
Food for thought.
Yeah.
Food for thought. It's a learning process. It's a learning process. But if you already gave them a good vibe, bro, they gonna shop again. Right. You know what I'm saying?
So I short myself out because I didn't know the economics, because I didn't expand my brand outside of what I'm accustomed to. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm thinking like, well, 3,000 might be, you know, a little too high for, you know, this and this and that. Not knowing that they was expecting to pay 10 or better, you know. But it's like, if they see the value of my work this high, why didn't I see it at that time? Right. You know what I'm saying? So when I saw that, and that was like some years back, that made me think different and operate different.
Where was this at?
This was in it was a beach.
It wasn't in GA?
Nah, it was in South Carolina.
Oh, okay.
It was in South Carolina.
Okay. Yeah. See, especially like, I ain't even gonna say just down south, but like different places, people spend money different.
They spend money different.
Especially on shit like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
But like I said, I do black weddings. Mm-hmm. The most I got for a black wedding is $600.
I know you. You a brother.
That's what it was.
You feel me? I had to buy this ring, this wedding, this and that. When niggas can be on the same level, bro. Alright, know what's going.
Yeah, you know.
And this ain't even just on no video shit, bro. It's just regular life shit.
Yeah, I mean, when the cake costs more than what they paid you to film, something's wrong.
Yeah. when the memory should be worth more than the cake. Y'all just gonna eat this shit. Or not even eat it, just play over it.
You gonna play over it.
Yeah.
You gonna eat all that. All them hands been on it. Everywhere.
Yeah, like, bro.
So what was the most complicated shoot that you've ever done? And the edit process was even worse.
I'm trying to think from back then to now. I don't know, but it's like a collective of like a certain type of video that I would shoot where people do the same shit, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Like sometimes I try to fuck with niggas, you know what I'm saying, because they might be fresh in the game or they might be just trying to get off their dick. Right. Nigga probably just got out the fed type shit. Or they just, you know what I'm saying, fucked up. I try to fuck with them. And I get them a set price before I shoot the video. Right. Then when we go to shoot the video, I take my little deposit. And by the time we get done shooting the video, you know what I'm saying, they be like, I only got this amount. And that's when niggas be trying to play the game. And I'm a type of nigga where if you ain't got my money, bro, you got to pay me the deposit. I'm usually a nigga where you got to pay the deposit before I even talk to you about what we finna do. And you got to pay the full amount by the time I get there, or I'm not even finna get the fuck out the car. And an old head taught me that back in the day here. Right. Like, you got to get my bread or I ain't even finna get out the fucking car type shit. But I try to fuck with a nigga, and I probably get my deposit and try to let him shoot. Like, it be like some young niggas, bro. Like, the young niggas I was talking about I don't film now, bro. That's why I do the shit I do now. Right. But, like, not hating on no young niggas in that, because it's some young niggas that still, you know what I'm saying?
But they don't know the business ethics.
Yeah, they just want to get on.
They just want to get on.
And
I just want some video.
I don't fault no, you know what I'm saying? I don't fault them for that. Yeah. But, like, I'll be done fuck with him, then he try to pay me. Like, he try to come up with some bullshit, and I'd be like, nah, I'm the type of nigga that delete that shit in your face and go home. Like, bro, fuck you. Like, you know I wasn't on this shit. You already know what I do type shit. Like, not bragging on myself, but like, bro, I've been doing it for a minute. Like, come on, bro, you know what I do. Right. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just leave that shit alone, but some niggas will do that shit, and I still try to fuck with them. And I go to editing that shit, and I edit it a certain way. Then they want their shit back a certain way, and this and that. And it be a bunch of niggas like that. And I don't want to tell a nigga.
It be some simple shit too. They want on that too.
I don't want to tell a nigga like, bro, your shit gonna go. And these be niggas that ain't never had no videos at, bro. Like, I've been doing it for a minute. Like, I'm not saying just trust all my judgment. I'm gonna listen to, you know what I'm saying, a nigga's artistic instincts. Like, I feel like this suits me best. I'm gonna listen to that too, but like, come on, bro. Like, you already been bullshitting, and it just be videographers trying to fuck with niggas. I know I ain't the only nigga that try to do that shit. Oh, no. And it ain't like I see this nigga on type shit. Like, you really just genuinely fuck with niggas. Yeah. Like, you got a passion just like I do. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. At the end of the day, because it's like as videographers, we're like, honestly, videographers, we have more power than the rap stars. Right. On the strength of
we can be a rap star.
Yeah, you can be a rap star, and just on the strength of we have more power than a rap star. Yeah. On the strength of, I mean, like I say this on a lot of NewbieVeTs, rappers are always at the bottom of the chain. I'm a rapper. Right. So we at the bottom of the chain because we need so many elements to show our greatness. You know what I'm saying? You gonna need a cameraman. Mm-hmm. You need a producer.
You need everything.
You need everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like with us, only thing we need is just people. Yeah. It's easy for us to get people. Mm. Everybody wants to be on camera. Majority. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Wants to be on camera. So it's easy for us to get people compared to a rapper. It's harder for them to get people. Facts. You know what I'm saying? So it's like with us, like no lie, bro. As a rapper, J.Paul the rapper, I could go in some doors because I knew how to walk and maneuver. But there was doors like if you play Mario that you couldn't get in. You need to get a key. You need to get a certain element. Right. But when I switched and converted and added the camera onto my catalog, that access everywhere. It opened, unlocked so much shit. Come on in. Hey, you got a camera? Come on in. Hey, it's free.
Just let me check your bag.
Yeah, that's it. Come on in.
You coming for us?
Right.
Oh, yeah, let me go and get
So, and it's like, it opened up so many elements. You know what I'm saying? That you couldn't get as a rapper.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's so many of those.
It's tough being a rapper, bro.
Yeah, it does, bro.
It's tough. Like,
it's
you
tough.
gotta, like, if you're not pursuing, like, no R&B type shit,
Right.
if you a trap rapper, you gotta be tough 24/7.
Right.
Like, you can be you 24/7, but you gotta be some type of tough. Like, you can't let it. I feel like that's a man in general. You gotta be some type of tough, or a nigga gon', you know what I'm saying?
So do you feel like you gotta have some type of, like these days now, as rap consists of now, you know, hip hop changes. Do you feel like as hip hop today, if you trying to be successful as an artist, do you feel like your background has to say what you rap about?
Hell yeah. Or you don't need to rap about that shit.
Okay.
If you not living what you rapping about, bro, ain't no reason for you to be talking about that. Cause if that's a regular conversation, you a peon, nigga.
Right.
Cause you ain't doing this.
Right.
Like, if niggas really doing this, and the niggas that's really doing this gonna feel some type of way. Cause why you talking like this? You don't know nothing about this, bro. Like,
but you got some rappers that they never done it, but they been around niggas and they got homies that did it.
you rapping your homie life. You lame.
You know, so
you lame, nigga. You didn't do this. I'm not gonna. Why would I respect you for that? I respect your homie.
Right.
If you shout out your homie while you talking about what he did,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I respect that, but like,
right.
You didn't do that, bro. Like, say my homie did that,
right.
And if you around nigga like that, okay, you got some points. Like,
right.
You around some nigga that did that. You know what I'm saying? But like, if you ain't doing that and you rapping like you did that, nah, bro.
Right.
Like, come on, bro. Like,
nah. So, what's your top 5 music videos that you've shot? What's your top 5? If if somebody come to you today with like, hey, we want to see 5 of your best work, what top 5 videos you showing?
First one I'll show them is Q Dog Corona Talk.
Okay, what was that and where y'all filmed that at?
We filmed that. We had went to Texas for like 2 days and shot like 2 videos. Came straight back and got a hotel room and shot with 2 females. You know what I'm saying? Like right after. So that was like 2018.
Right.
Shot that. So I say Q Dog Corona Talk. I got a nigga in Macon named Young Guap. Hit Stick. That bitch did like.
Man, that's my dude, man. Young Guala.
No, Young Guap.
Young Guap. Okay,
Guap.
Young Guap.
He from Macon, GA.
Okay.
But I know it probably got like over 50K. Nah. This was like 2018, I'll say like 2019 type shit. I shot that. It was 2018, 2019. I say that's my second. Hole in the Wall, Q Dog. That's third. Say Hole in the Wall. Damn, I done shot so many fucking videos, bro. Fuck. Better Days, OG Reed Deep. That's 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
5. Playing THC BJ.
Okay.
We put a creative thought into that. People really just like slept on it, but like,
yeah. Okay.
you gotta check that one out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Cool,
that was a cool one.
Cool. That was up, man.
I got a lot of different shit though. Like I ain't did a lot of music videos over the past year. I just been doing documentary type shit.
Okay. So what made you get into the documentary?
I've been was on that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like vlogging type shit.
Right.
But like once I got around Moss in 2016, I really started doing the documentary type shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Filming what's going on. Cause he was traveling. Like it's really like a movement.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I stopped doing it in 2016 because I got locked up on a felony charge. And I couldn't.
Charge?
Yeah. Like I used to work at the Academy, bro.
Academy Sport.
Yeah. And I was goddamn cashier. Yeah. Only nigga up there, bro. Right. It was number women up there. Supervisor. Bro, I ain't got to explain that shit.
Right.
But shit, I was scanning a motherfucker one time and she was just like she couldn't pay for it. I scanned the shirt twice. Let her get whatever she had. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas do that shit. Not saying it's right.
Right.
But I was just trying to look out. Supervisor called me. Went back and wrote a report. Academy came back to me next week and was like, we need to talk to you. We need some help in the back. Didn't need no help. Police in the back and shit. And it was just like,
damn, they need help.
Yeah, bro, they ain't need no fucking help, bro. I'm like, shit. They come back there and tell me what's going on. We heard you been goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Whoop the whoop. So I just went and they were like, well, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no big deal. You can just go ahead and pay it or whatever. And I was like, all right, I'll just go ahead and pay that shit. So they left out the room for like an hour. I done went to sleep in that bitch. All that, bro. They came back. They made me sign some shit. They were like, we just want you to know the police may pursue you after this. I'm like 21. Fuck that shit. It was like, throw your shirt out on the way out. No police ain't walk me out of nothing. They were like in March. October came. I was around with my homegirl, which is my godmom or my first child.
Right.
So I'm riding with her. She arguing with a nigga in the passenger seat. She yells out the window. I ain't even in my hometown. Like, I'm in another city. We get pulled over by the cops. He ain't even tell us why we get pulled over. He get everybody ID. I'm in the back seat. He get everybody ID. He go back to his car. I'm on the right side of the car. He come back to my window. Hit the window. Step out the car. He was like, you got anything you gonna, you know what I'm saying, can poke me? I was like, no. He like, you under arrest? I'm like, what? Me? Like, you sure? Right. He was like, yeah. I was like, bro, you sure? Like, he was like, yeah. I was like, bro, run my social. Like, bro, you can't be talking about me. That nigga showed me a picture of myself. I was like, ain't no way in fuck. I was like, what I'm getting locked up for? I don't know. You just got a warrant. I got locked up in Fort Valley, matter of fact. Man. I had to sit down there for some hours. Then they came and got me and shit. On a felony charge for a $28.
Man, what? That $28?
I stayed in that bitch till my bond hearing. They cut my shit in half. And I paid the rest to get out that bitch. It was like 2 bands, bro.
Man, that's some retarded shit, man.
But see, I ain't no shit, bro. I could have sued the fuck out of them folk. I ain't no shit about what was going on, bro. Right. I was just like, bro, I cannot be in jail, bro. I got it. My first son was out by that time. Like, he was here. Like, bro, I can't be in here. Right. Like, I gotta be around my kid. Like, I gotta do videos. Right. Nigga, period. Jail ain't for nobody, bro. Right.
So how long you was in there?
Bro, I was in there probably like, I wasn't even in there that long, bro. I was in there for almost like, I said like 4 or 5 days.
But that 4 or 5 days felt like that
was enough for me, nigga. Cause
hey, I was in there for about 4 days. That's enough. That's enough.
Yeah.
That's not.
Now I've been in handcuffs and shit like plenty of time before that. But when you go in there and you see you ain't got no concept of time, they got shit all on the windows and you can't see out that motherfucker. You don't know what time. The main thing fuck with me, bro. I ain't know what time it was, bro. Like, that shit was killing me, bro.
Damn.
Like, the little shit fuck with me. Like, bro, what time is it? These niggas ain't going to sleep till 7, 8 in the morning. They up all night, bro. I don't even vibe like that. Like, I knew that shit was not for me, bro.
Exactly. They were just too cool, man.
Yeah, bro. Like, they was used to it. Like, hell no. Fuck no. All different type of motherfuckers. Sweet motherfuckers. No. Me neither.
I can't do it.
Nigga, that shit ain't for me. Thank God.
Yeah, it's not me, man.
I ain't in there. I ain't scared to go in there. If I do some shit, I accept my consequences to this day. But nigga, that shit is not for me. So I'm trying to stay out the way. Don't hit me up on no bullshit. I got kids out here.
Right.
No
Especially
doubt.
when you know your importance to your family,
what?
to yourself,
man,
that matters.
Facts.
That matters.
For real, bro.
It matters. Bro.
I got kids out this bitch.
Right.
I got a family I need to take care of. Leave me out that bullshit. I did all that shit when I was younger. Like,
all right, so let me ask you a question. I know me and Jatario talked about this. Yeah. So every videographer goes through it. So and I already know. How many videos where you felt like you was unsafe, like you didn't feel safe, meaning that it was more guns that you ever thought just popped up?
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I'm gonna be straight up with you. Augusta, I never felt like that, bro. Because I grew up here. Right. I grew up in shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. When I came here, I went straight to Meadowbrook. And this was before, like, all them game busts, like, niggas was out. Right. Like, this one when the neighborhoods was beefing. It wasn't even about no Bloods and Crips, all that shit. It was like when the neighborhood was beefing, riding by, shooting and shit. I ain't even gonna speak on neighborhood names, but like, this when them niggas was riding by. You know what I'm saying? This one I was just legit. Like, I don't even know what's going on. I just know niggas is beefing type shit. Right. But I ain't never feel unsafe because I grew up here. Like, I ain't even gonna say my face just good in every hood. To my knowledge, I've been straight everywhere I went, bro. Right. No matter what hood it is. Right. Like, niggas just trying to work. Right. But like, the most I felt unsafe is when I started touring, bro, and started going to other cities, bro. Right. And had to go to some of them venues where that shit might be in the hood. Like, one time we went to Detroit, and this was like in last September. Right. I had to go to Detroit with my CTC to film, bro. We was in a church called Motown Philly, bro. Motown Philly? That bit was called I Got It, bro. You gonna see it on the MOSFET series on my CTC, bro. They had a church called Motown Philly. That's what the signs say. On like a little sign on the inside, not even on the outside. This shit straight in the slums, bro. I swear. In the slums, on the corner.
Well, you know why all churches are in the slum places anyway?
I don't know, bro. I think this just to keep black people there, bro. Right. Yeah. Like, why not put it somewhere where black people can be inspired to do some different shit? Right,
because you always notice, like, there's a strip, well, like the Martin Luther King streets, they all bad. Yeah. They all
every city you go to.
Every city you go to, Martin Luther King is a bad street. Yeah. And then the churches, like, there's a street, I can't think of the name of the street, but there's a street near on Broad. It is a back street, though, off of Broad. Mm-hmm. Every 5 steps is a church. And it's a different brand of a church. Yeah. But there's like at least 10, 15 churches on that one street.
It's a nigga church. Yeah. It's a nigga church, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't even be trying to get into religion deep, because I'm the type of nigga, I ain't gonna speak on it too much, but like, you don't have to go to church to be religious. Right. Or spiritual. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, some churches don't even preach the right shit. Some preachers don't even practice what they preach. Right. Some preachers be, I ain't got, you know. Right. Some preachers do what they do. Right. I don't believe in, like, the church shit. Like, I do believe in tithes because it's a business. You got to keep that shit running. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right.
So, what's your best format when you filming videos? Like, because, every videographer has a certain artist that when they come to them, like, certain artists, like, okay, I know what this artist want. He wants something simple. He wants something this. He just want a lot of cuts, transitions, special effects. Then you have these artists, they got storyline. I know these artists, they have storylines. I know this artist, he has more of a plot. He has more of a budget. So which one of those 3 that you like working with the most?
Anybody that has their mind set on what type of shit they shooting for or what I know fits them, it's already easy because I have some for each. Like, I grew up with Q-Dog. Right. We went to middle school together type shit. Right. So we already know each other aside videos and music. So when it comes to that, he know what I like. I know what he like. Right. So when we link, we just need to know what we doing, and we ain't got to too much speak on what the fuck we finna do, because we know what to expect. Right. Now, my nigga Low Life do this, you know what I'm saying? I already know, like, the type of music he do is for plots. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. He tells stories through his music. So whenever I'm trying to do a video with him, I try to create a storyline. Like, let's paint this picture because you have that type of music. The type of society we live in today, they mostly like want party music, trap music, shit. They can just instead of listening to the story like a J.Paul, Kendrick Lamar type nigga. Especially from a nigga coming from the South. You know what I'm saying? Besides like a nigga like Crit. Right. But them type of, I have my people that has that shit.
Do you feel like storytelling is missing in hip hop today?
Mm-hmm. I feel like everybody just be personifying a person they want to be. Like, they be portraying some shit they not. Like, we were just talking about that shit earlier. You know what I'm saying? Don't rap about what you not about, bro. Because it's really niggas out here about that shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, It's niggas that's really living this shit that you say you doing. And when you get to the point where you might be up and get around them type of niggas, they gonna check you on that type of shit.
Right. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. I mean, you got a lot of rappers in the game that's getting checked. So
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So yeah, that's really really true. That's really true. That's really true. That's really true. So
as they should though. Don't talk about some shit you not about, bro. Like you ain't did this. Like that shit really come with like, you know what I'm saying? It come with shit. Like don't rap some shit or say some shit that you done did that you know you ain't did.
Right.
Just stay in your lane and you'll be alright. Be yourself and you gonna gravitate to them people that's like you.
Right.
Like it's billions of people in the world, bro.
Right. Fact.
Stop attracting the crowd that you think everybody wants and attract the crowd that fits you.
Fact.
Don't try to be like nobody else.
Facts. So, doing your traveling, man, filming and stuff, man, like, who were some cool and dope artists that you met on the way, like, just from going different places?
Man, shout outs to Young Pretty, man. Little Rock, Arkansas. That's my nigga, bro. Like, that nigga showed hella love. We shot a video when we went. We went to Tampa. We had an event, Super Bowl weekend.
Right.
We went down there, did the event. He shot a video down there. We got that bitch on World Star. Shout out to Young Pretty. Man, it's artists everywhere, bro. Like, shout out to all the artists managed by Lucy Lou. Shout out Lucy Lou, my manager, best manager ever, man. Like, it's just a lot of artists, bro. We done been to so many fucking cities, bro. I don't even know who all this shout out. Like, BBN 4 times for sure. Straight out not Louisiana, Mississippi. Shout out to my nigga, bro. He a nigga that's next up type shit, bro. I'm gonna give you all this information once we get through with this shit, bro. Like, I got a couple niggas, bro. It's just you been asking me so many questions, bro. I can't even think about all the niggas, bro. I can sit here and have a interview for like 6 hours, bro.
I already know, man. Yeah, man. That's what's up, man.
It's a lot, bro. Shout out all the artists that fuck with me, bro. If I ain't name you individually, when my boy drop this shit, just put your name, bro. We gonna share it, whatever, bro. Like, shout out everybody though. Right. Man.
So how did your aspect change? You know when once you had your first child.
All the bullshit
Right.
exited because now you have a responsibility.
Right.
When you ain't got no responsibility, you gonna do whatever.
Right.
You ain't got no kids, no bills, none of that shit. Right. And I wasn't even like all the way financially stable when I had my first child. You know what I'm saying? I was just pursuing videos. And then I had to slow down on video. Like, it's a lot of times where I had to just stop doing videos and just work jobs.
Right.
Thinking that was going to be the way out.
Right.
Which it really wasn't.
So, working both.
Yeah, like, just working, period. Like,
right.
Bro, that shit sucked, bro. Like, shout out to... Bro, that shit sucked. Shout out to everybody that work jobs. And being an entrepreneur is not for everybody.
No, it's not.
It's not for everybody.
Yeah,
like
it's not for the weak.
No, it's not for the weak. Sure.
At all.
For sure. But it's not for everybody. But if you work a job, bro, shout out to you. But that shit sucked, bro.
Yeah.
And then I'm a give a little insight, but I'm not gonna say too much. But like, child support is a motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
Like, I ain't gonna get too much on that conversation. Like, I don't even want to. You know what I'm saying? But like, it take away from the money you make.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It takes a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
That job shit ain't it.
Nah,
somebody telling you what to do, and it's already what I don't want to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? No, that ain't it.
Right. Exactly. I mean, you got, because there be working. There be days I be in there, and I be like, I look at my check, after taxes, child support, the whole nine. You'll get probably $405 out that week if you get paid every week. You make that in a few hours shooting one video. Secret sauce.
Secret sauce.
Is that?
Bro, I was working a job and didn't have no car, bro. Right. Straight up paying $30 every day, like, to get back. Just there was like $30.
Right.
But it was a good paying job.
Right.
But $30 there, probably like $20 back.
Right.
Child support, take it. 2 weeks later, you got $11. You know what I'm saying? For your check for the next 2 weeks.
Oh man.
I'm not doing what I love, bro.
All those hours with the waste.
Doing some shit. I'm gonna put these tissues here, these candies here, these chips here. Bruh, come on now, like.
And your whole day is gone. So by the time you try to do your craft, you don't really got time to put in your craft.
That shit made me understand why niggas rob, bruh. Why niggas scam. Why niggas take risk. You gotta take risk to be great at this bitch.
You do, bro. Hey, you do.
Because people don't be understanding, dog.
Because, you know, the biggest thing with that, like I tell people, is all about how much you sacrifice.
Facts.
You got to sacrifice in order to be great.
You cannot be successful without sacrifice. You're going to have to sacrifice something.
Right.
If you cannot sacrifice shit, go get a job. Go get a job. I do not want to answer this in the middle of this interview. This is my manager calling me, though, bro.
Go ahead. It's live. Hey, people talk to their managers and stuff.
Fuck. And she FaceTiming me. Let me see if she gonna answer. Go ahead and unpause it. You done called me in the middle of my interview, and you on camera. Unpause it so they can so the camera can see you. It's paused right now. You done called me in the middle of my interview. Go ahead and do some shout outs or something since you here.
Shout out to motherfucking disgusting.
Man, chill. Chill, man. Shout out to Augusta. For sure. For sure. And Mossy and T and Lucy Lou, the best manager ever. You might be headed my way.
Alright, so what brand of camera that you started working with, or that you put that was the brand that you went with?
Before the iPhone, I always just stuck with Canon.
Okay.
Canon, everything. Like I done used the Nikon before, but it wasn't the one I stuck with. But I always stuck with Canon, like till present time. I don't too much route with nothing else.
Okay.
Besides that red camera, I gotta get that red motherfucker.
Right. Them damn things is so damn high.
Bruh.
Like
nigga need a bank loan for the
gotta
motherfucker.
have a damn house loan for them things.
Bitch is expensive. Especially for what you want. You ain't just gonna want the camera. You gonna need all the accessories.
Yeah.
And the accessories cost a couple G's, which is cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? You get what you pay for.
Right.
But
You know,
I'm a Canon type of dude.
Yeah.
Canon.
You get one, but with the thing with those cameras, you get those red, Black Magic type cameras, or
Right.
some Iris or something like that. You're going to lose a lot of clients because you got to go up on price.
Right.
You got to. You got to make that money back.
I ain't
Like,
even,
you got to.
I say you're gonna lose a lot of clients depending on the area.
Price.
No, the area you
Yeah.
in, because when you go to different areas in different states, like
Right.
I was just talking to you earlier about up north,
Right.
everything high up there.
Oh, yeah.
So what's hot to niggas here is not hot to niggas there.
Yeah.
They gonna
exactly.
pay that shit like it's nothing.
Right.
And then niggas in New York and you know what I'm saying, like a place they get technology first.
Right.
They know the capabilities of what they fucking with.
Right.
Versus some niggas that's from the country, niggas that's down south, niggas that's not in the A.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They know what's going on. So
Right. And that's facts. That's fact. I've seen a lot of up northern independent filmmakers, like videographers.
yeah.
A lot of them, you know what I'm saying? But it's different. You know what I'm saying? They have a different vision from the way that we see different things.
They music different too.
Their music different.
They music different.
Different.
They rap about different shit.
Right.
Like when we was just on tour, them niggas was not rapping about what Kid and Thug and Gunna rapping about.
Right.
Party music.
Right.
Them niggas rapping like about Black Lives Matter type shit.
Right.
Because that's what they own up there. Like it's different.
Right.
Not saying you can't relate,
Right.
but it's different, bro.
Yeah. You see in life in different, different areas of the world, basically.
Right.
Basically.
And niggas is living different.
Right.
Like, that's why I said niggas think they tough
Right.
until you start going
Right.
to here.
Right.
Niggas living different, bro. The hustle different.
Right.
The bag is different.
You can go to China right now and become a millionaire with your skill.
Yeah.
There's 1 billion people in China alone
That need shit like
that
that.
need shit like that.
And they over there with the technology. That shit
Right.
coming from there to here.
Right.
Bruh.
Right. Right. It's easy.
You on something.
It's easy.
Yeah.
China, like you gotta think, man. It's a lot of China into hip hop, heavy. They
Right.
into hip hop and pop.
Right.
They mimic everything that we do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? In hip hop, they kind of behind. you know, they be dressing like TLC, ain't too proud of babe days, them days.
Yeah.
You know, but they into the hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So, as a hip hop videographer or pop videographer or any type of videographer that you know that you are, it's easy for you over there to get 1 million people.
Facts. And it ain't even with just that. Like, when black people do shit, bro, it's like black people are talented at everything.
Right.
And not even just trying to like put all the clout on black people, but like that's with anything. Black people just gotta uplift each other, and we can excel like that in anything you talking about. You just explained it in the videographer perspective. Right. But it's like that with sports, with damn near, you know what I'm saying? Right. Anything that's going on, rock music, bro. It's self-explanatory.
Right. And you got to think they look up to us. So it's like when you go over there, here you are a black male, and you into hip hop. Right. They attached to you because of your skin color. Facts. Compared to over here, it's different with your skin color, but over there they want to work with you because of they know your experience, that you really have the experience into that field. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because, you know, they're not going to get an actual... It goes, not to cut you off. Yeah, you good.
It goes back into, like, when you were just saying people rapping about what they didn't live or if they lived it or not. They trying to understand it. That's why they interested in it. Right. So, they going to take the time to try to feel where you coming from. And they might not even try to explain it like they doing it. Some of them probably might try to do it. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Exactly. All right, but don't get me wrong, though. China still has some fucking hoods over there.
Oh, no. It's violence everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
It's violence everywhere.
You know, so I don't want nobody talking about China soft. No, hell no, I ain't saying that. What I'm saying
it's different, though.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just different.
It's different.
It's different.
Exactly. So, you know, but that's not, you know, it's all about spreading your brand. It's all about how far your brand reach. Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So.
Like my boy Moss said, your brand will take you further than you will ever go, bro. Right. Straight up. Exactly. People gonna know your brand before they know you. Right. That's real talk. Right.
That also going in. Sometimes you might have to turn down some work because you feel like that type of job or that type of work is incredible for your brand. Mm-hmm. Then you have some people be like, "Oh man, I need the money. Let me just do it anyway."
Sometimes it ain't even like that. It's just credible for your brand. And I would say that now because more niggas is getting locked up for shooting videos with guns. Right. So it's not credible for your brand. Right. But I won't not even say it's just credible for your brand. It's not credible for you. Right. Because a nigga like me shot videos for years with niggas with guns in my face that probably don't even got health insurance on themselves, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
And them niggas be, I ain't even just talking shit on them because it's a culture. Right. But like niggas be geeked up, gassed up, turned up because you on camera and a nigga might just, and it's over with. And a nigga like me, and not saying any other videographer don't, like, nigga get tired of that shit, bro. Right. So I appreciate just, at this age and having 2 kids, I appreciate just doing showcases and doing videos here and there that be set up the right way with a manager where I ain't gotta do no shit like that. Right. You know what I'm saying? And invest my money the right way, in the proper way. I want any nigga that's rapping to be they self to their fullest potential where they think gonna blow, bro. But them guns is not it, bro.
Yeah, that's not it.
Once you already that nigga, bro, you ain't got shit to prove with no gun, no way, bro. Like, if you tough, you tough.
Those like, it's like, what are, like, okay, as a videographer, your manager can chime in, you know. But, you know, what are some elements that you feel like today? You can lady in blue, you can chime in too if you want to. What are some elements today you feel like in a rap video that you see the most? What are 5 elements you see the most?
Well, for sure, the guns, first of all. Drugs, for sure. Not, and I ain't even gonna say, I don't know if this is an answer, but like, not being different. Like, just gravitating towards what everybody think is hot at that time. Like, just a certain thing, not a certain song, certain beat. It could just be a thing that somebody's doing. Right. That folks feel like hot, so I gotta do it too, type shit. Right. That fucking, it's just a lot of, bro, it's a lot of shit that can be changed in a video. Like, a video is something that you can visually do that nobody's ever done. Like, visuals are limitless, bro. Right. Just like conversations. Right. They limitless, bro. You can talk about anything.
Anything.
You can film anything. A nigga can film his big toe for the whole video. Right. And niggas like it. Like, you can do it a certain way, so when niggas like, that's hard.
Right. So what you think about the new Coming to America? Did you see it?
I didn't.
You didn't see it?
I didn't, bro.
You
We
should
be
have
working,
checked it
bro. I want to see it, but
Right.
I haven't seen it.
What new project did you see? None? Anything? Nothing new? Nothing else?
We be working, bro. What's the last thing? I be watching Snowfall.
Snowfall? Okay.
Snowfall. I watch Snowfall, bro. That's
I
like
be
the
hearing
only
about it.
thing,
What's that about?
bro. It's like it's about the 80s where the crack came in, cocaine, all that shit came in.
Okay.
It's about the real Rick Ross. Like,
Okay,
it's based off of that. It's not it's not portraying him, but it's based off of that timeline. Yeah, but it's good. Bro.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Got to, bro. Go on, get your Hulu. They got free trials. You know what I'm saying?
I got a Hulu.
Yeah.
Watch it.
Nah, Snowfall, one of the best shows on TV right now, bro. No doubt.
Okay, I'm gonna check that out.
I fuck with Snowfall. That's about the only thing I have time to watch. Besides that, bro, we just listen to music and podcasts and shit,
exactly.
and be doing our shit.
Yeah, so how's podcast going?
Podcast lit, bro. We just got everything, you know what I'm saying, that we just putting in a row. Like I got podcasts with Moss that's coming out. We got me and my manager have podcasts coming out. She got her own podcast coming out. We got commercials coming for the next Moss Fest that's coming this summer. It's a lot coming, bro.
That's what's up, man. You gonna be stretched out,
bro. Ain't no gonna be already. Right now, present time, stretched out, bro.
Right,
that's why I'm glad I was able to make it here today, bro.
Yeah, man. It's been a year late.
Yeah.
Hey,
plenty more to come.
Still on time.
Plenty more to come, though.
Man. But all right, man. So before we slide off on NewbieVeT, man, is there any love you want to shout out?
Shout out.
How can they find you?
Shout out to everybody over these years. You know what I'm saying? That stuck with me. Shout out to everybody that still fuck with me, bro. Like, to this day. Shout out to the people that's in my present life. Shout out to my family, my sister, my kids, my jits. Shout out to my manager, best manager ever, Lucy Lou. Shout out to Moss. Shout out to Mossy and T, the whole gang. Shout out to you for giving me the opportunity. You can find me on everything at One Black Elmo. I'm not changing that shit. At One Black Elmo. You know what I'm saying? Everything. And you can find me on Moss ENT shit too, because I film for them. But shout out to everybody, man. I appreciate the opportunity. It feels good to, you know what I'm saying, talk about some shit.